Maya's dynasty. The rise of the forgotten. In the heart of the unforgiving wilderness, the price of royalty is exhaustion. For Queen Maya, every drop of milk she gives is a drain on her very life force. That spring, her empire welcomed 4 tiny lives, the heirs to the future. Raising this ravenous army is a terrifying equation. 8 tons of fresh meat. That is the minimum price to pay for their survival until adulthood. A figure enough to make any predator shudder. The burden falls on the shoulders of a single mother. Beyond the duty of raising cubs, Maya is also a warrior guarding her borders. Though a seasoned assassin, the jungle never gives away free meals. Failed hunts are part of daily life. The pressure comes not only from hunger but also from those eyeing her throne. Maya must constantly patrol a 20-kilometer border, using her scent to declare, "This is Maya's land, trespassers will die." Only when the mission is complete does she dare to rest her weary body in a waterhole. But even a catnap is a luxury. A peacock with a death wish breaks that rare moment of peace. Maya roars a warning to the intruder, then sighs for another day of empty-handed hunting. In contrast to their mother's worries, the 4 cubs live in carefree bliss, but the laws of survival have begun to creep into their games. The 3 male princes, strong and aggressive, soon reveal their dominance. The victim is none other than Luna, the tiny youngest sister. In the world of the tiger, weakness is a sin. 2 months pass, and the cramped den can no longer hold feet that yearn to conquer the world. Maya decides to deploy her tiny army. The school of survival is officially open. First lesson: marking territory and the art of stealth before striking the killing blow. Time flies, the cubs grow fast, and their demand for meat grows exponentially. One day, the family feast is interrupted by an unwelcome guest. It is Big Sister, Maya's daughter from a previous litter. Though fully grown, she keeps a bad habit, mooching off mom whenever hungry. But a mother's tolerance has its limits. Maya charges, teaching her eldest a lesson in self-respect. Ignoring her mother's rage, Big Sister just lies there throwing a tantrum like an overgrown child. Winter comes, and the cubs reach 9 months of age. This is when Maya establishes an iron order. No more priority. Maya eats first to keep her strength for the hunt. The message is clear: if you want to eat, fight for it, or wait, after the queen is full. The 3 princes dive in to tear apart the remains. Little Luna, always the last to arrive, can only sadly lick the leftover bones. The fate of the weak is always cruel. Suddenly, a murderous aura blankets the forest. A massive shadow appears. It is Black Wind, the king of this land. A 200-kilogram fighting machine. While her brothers sleep soundly after their meal, Luna, with innate curiosity, does not choose to lie still. She tiptoes toward the old king. Usually, male tigers won't hesitate to kill cubs not of their own bloodline. But fortunately, the blood running through Luna's veins is also Black Wind's. She seeks a bit of warmth from her father. But the response is only coldness. Kings have no time for sentimentality. Perhaps if it were his sons. His attitude would be different. Black Wind isn't here to be a babysitter. His presence is a stern warning to all enemies. A silent but commanding protection. When the father's shadow fades, the burden returns to Maya. The dry season arrives, draining the water and turning the forest into a life and death arena centered around the remaining waterholes. This is Maya's golden opportunity. Prey practically walks to her doorstep. An abundance of meat makes the cubs more energetic than ever. They turn play into combat drills, sharpening their deadly weapons. Maya also accelerates her hunting. A large deer, a massive trophy, but with 5 mouths to feed. It only lasts a few short days. Now, the brutal nature of the wild is revealed. The 3 brothers form a steel wall, shoving their weak sister away from the table. There is no kinship in the face of hunger. Luna only receives threatening growls. Isolated, Luna is forced to ambush small prey on her own. But with rookie inexperience, success is far out of reach. Disaster strikes with the rainy season. Food becomes scarce, and the herds scatter, and the worst happens. Maya is severely injured. The collapse of the family pillar means famine. In that desperate situation, Luna makes a bold decision. Instead of starving beside her brothers, she chooses to leave, a fateful secession. Leaving now is a gamble with death. But it is the only way for Luna to find her own path to survival. And indirectly, it lessens the burden on her suffering mother. Not a word of goodbye. That tiny figure dissolves into the rain, leaving an unceasing ache in Maya's heart. Days later, hunger forces Maya to take risks while her wounds are still fresh. She violates the ultimate taboo, venturing into the land of the 2-legged humans. But in the clash between claws and human civilization, the loser is always the beast. Fortunately, the humans did not open fire. Maya was rescued and returned to the forest the next morning. The queen has recovered, continuing her mission to raise the 3 princes. But this forest, from now on, is missing the shadow of a resilient princess.